So, what does it mean to realize the one? Paltu Sahib says, Paltu ek koi ek hai, dusra nahi koi. He says there is only one, there is no other. Now let's think about what that means. There is only one thing in existence. There is no second thing. So if we call that one thing God, then God is all there is. Then there cannot be a separate me, because then there's two things. And Paltu Sahib makes it clear there's only one. So if you understand the statement of Paltu Sahib, then it means that your existence is simply an illusion. Your existence is part of Maya. Maya means illusion. That which you see, but it's not really there. God is that which is real. It exists, but you don't see it. You don't perceive it. Jo dise, what you see, so to hai nahi. That's not real. It doesn't really exist. It is Maya, illusion. You see it, but it's not really there. Jo dise, so to hai nahi. Jo hai, what is. So kaha na jai, I cannot say. Why can't you say? Because there's no form, there's no color, there's no description, there's nothing you can say about it. Sena bena kya samjhai, gunge kya gur pai. What can some saint or enlightened person explain to you? It cannot be explained. Because you are looking for that which cannot be seen or experienced or anything, because it is what is called nirgun. Nirgun means it has no attributes. Gun is an attribute. Nirgun means no attributes. The world you see is called sargun. It is full of attributes. You won't find anything here that has no attributes. So that thing with no attributes, we call it God. You can call it anything. It doesn't really matter. The point is there's a state which is beyond you. Now, you can get into a debate over this, and like an atheist will say there's no God, or at least we don't know there's a God. The atheist is not wrong, because from this perspective, God doesn't exist. From God's perspective, this doesn't exist, because this isn't real. This is the same as the dream. A dream comes and goes. You don't say it's real. While the dream is happening, it seems to be real. When the dream is over and you wake up, you say it was just a dream. What does that mean? It means it wasn't real. Sachinasi, Sofanasi. So you don't take the dream to be real, and the reason is because it ends. Anything that ends is not real. So this too ends. This is not real. So God doesn't end. God is eternal. God is forever. God is not a thing. It's not a person. Doesn't reside within time or space. So it's a different form of being or reality, and it doesn't make sense to us here. Just like if you have a dot on a piece of paper or a square and it's two-dimensional, it doesn't understand the third dimension. So as far as we're concerned, God cannot be described or known or anything. So what we're really saying is that there's a state which is beyond time and space. You won't ever see it, experience it, or anything, because it's beyond time and space. Beyond time and space cannot be perceived. It's effectively nothing as far as we're concerned. But that we are calling eternal. We are calling that forever. Now, if somebody asks for proof, there isn't any. There's no proof. Because it's not an intellectual argument. All we're saying is that which ends, that which is within time and space, is called Maya, and Maya is not real, relatively speaking. Anything that ends, just like the dream ends. The dream ends, and that's how you know it's not real. This ends, and that's how you know this isn't real. Now, who created the dream? You, the person asleep on the bed, because there's nobody else. If you're asleep on the bed, it's your dream, so it's your creation. So all those characters that appeared in the dream, they're just you, because there is nobody else. In the same way, this is God's dream, the dream of the one. So everything is the one. It's a form of the one. That's what the Bani is saying. Sab Gobind hai, sab Gobind hai, Gobind bin nahi koi. This is the dream of the one. That's what that statement is saying. Just like your dream is your creation, everything is just part of you, because there is nothing else. There's nobody else. All the characters in your dream are you. They appeared not to be you, and they appear to be real. And if you say to them that, hey, you're not real, they'll say, of course I'm real. Here I am. We're having a discussion. We're having a chat right now. I'm here. It seems real. The dream seems real while it's happening until it ends. When it ends, then you realize it was just a dream. It's the same here. This seems real because right now the dream is in progress. The dream is happening. So we appear to be real. Everything appears to be real until the dream ends. When the dream ends, nothing is real. So that eternal, that is the thing that is creating this dream. That's the only thing that's real. Nothing else is real because it's beyond time and space. It doesn't come, it doesn't go, it doesn't change. It's the only possibility of something being eternal or real. Real is defined as eternal. So anything not eternal, anything that changes is not real. So that's called Maya. And Maya is illusion. So we live in illusion. We live in Maya. We are creatures of Maya. This is not real because it ends. Only that is real, which doesn't end, is therefore eternal. But it doesn't have attributes. There's only one there. So this non-eternal being, this person, this me, never goes there. There's no possibility of you meeting God or uniting with God. It's not possible. Why not? Because it's not real in the first place. It's like the dream person saying, I want to come out of the dream. I want to meet the creator of the dream. It can't. It's not even real. No dream character can come out of the dream. The dream ends, the dream character ends. This ends, you end. So Homme is this fake identity, the personality. It's who you think you are. And you have to recognize that this person that you think you are is an illusion. It's a delusion. It's not real. And yet you're holding on to so many identities, including the religious identity. That's another part of the illusion. I'm a Sikh, I'm a Hindu, I'm a Muslim. I belong to this country, I belong to this family. This is all part of Homme. Homme is the identity. Remove the Homme and you remove everything, but the Homme has to be removed completely. That means all identities have to be dropped. If you hold on to even a single identity, then the Homme is still there because you are still there, holding on to whatever that identity is. If you hold on to the identity of a religion or a country or a family or your body or your personality, anything at all, any identity is Homme. Homme means you exist. So what Guru Sahib is saying is you do not exist.